Okay, so here we are with the 52 Styleline Deluxe, headed to Iowa, New Market, Iowa, from Tishomingo, Oklahoma. This car originated from there. The car going with us has originated from there. Going to see family. A little history. Everything I think of got packed in here. The one thing I didn't pack is what we'll need, I'm sure. This is a 6.0 LS swap car. Mustang 2 Heights front end, 4-linked rear with a 10 bolt. I know it's small, but it does the job. And hope we make it. So what we got planned for the next 4 days is to take this car here, the 69 Roadrunner, to New Market, Iowa. It's 530-ish miles. We got heat, no air. Hopefully pretty reliable cars. This car's only got 1,300 miles on it since its build, and we hope it makes it. The Roadrunner's done the trip multiple times. Feel very confident in that car. It's the best car ever. So we'll see what happens. Just want to give some details on this one. Like I said, it's a 6.0 swap car. Something I thought about doing years and years ago. It took me about 7 or 8 years to get to the point we are now. I'm just a poor white boy. Do what I can with what I got. Like I said, it is 6.0. It's got a Texas Speed cam in it. Decent little tune. 4L60. We have Dakota digital gauges. Not a whole lot, you know. Best with what we got. Makeshift interior for now. One day I hope to put a real interior in it. Got to show y'all the makeshift heater for going to Iowa. Amazon special. Let's hope our defrost works. That was my main goal. I'm pretty hot natured, so I don't care about the cold. Well, good morning, everybody. It is 6:23 right now, and I got the car mostly loaded up. So packed. We'll be meeting up with Barney and Joe, the Roadrunner, and start heading out.
Yeah, I took it yesterday. It's been better than what it has been. Usually 9 o'clock. A little bit windy.
It's better, wasn't it?
A little windy.
Yeah. See that one? See that little weird?
Oh yeah.
That was the gas station. Eldon worked there. When he was a kid. He's probably high school.
Check it out.
I think it was called Newkirk. That's who else was not called.
Pretty cool. I'll be damned.
What do you dip?
I didn't know this was here.
Shop
Did
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll be down. You shop tomorrow?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a good
I'm
restaurant.
fine
The
with
only
it.
thing they do is they
Is
serve so
everything
damn
open on
much they have to
Sundays?
charge a lot.
Oh, wait, no, to our Saturday. Yeah.
More than you can eat.
Hopefully.
Although I eat it all.
There's the building, I
I like
suppose.
shopping.
Yeah, down here.
Well, I don't really, but I will.
In fact,
tomorrow.
that guy come down, he said, I didn't think you could eat all that. And I said, well, I didn't either. What the hell, but I think it cost me like
Oh,
20
an
bucks.
antique store.
And there was one back there.
Yay.
Well, we'll be here tomorrow from 10 to 12.
No, we'll be here longer. I don't know where you'll be. I can
That's
spend
the-
2 hours alone in an antique
That's the
store.
construction site.
That's cool.
You can take a ride if you like.
Whee! Oh, whee! Oh my God. My butt.
Ain't that there anymore.
Park, they're a bunch of old cars. Park's name? The old guy on the motorcycle? What's his name?
Got it.
Guy on the motorcycle.
The guy
Oh, Lord Camel.
Ward Campbell. I was
Yeah.
wondering, well, where am I getting Ford?
That's where the camels came from.
Campbell, not
No,
Clark.
it's Camel. It's spelled Campbell, but they pronounce it Camel.
Camel?
Yeah.
Look like.
Yeah, right there. Got a visor on it.
Yep. Been there a long time.
I guess we can cruise the whole town pretty quick.
Well, yeah.
Main Street.
We could get out and walk the whole town. It wouldn't take very long.
Oh, B. That's an old.
That's Ford.
Hey,
Yeah,
That's
that's Fleetwood.
what 8 Kenneth was. I didn't
Yeah.
know that was there. I didn't know that it was the slope.
Oh wow.
There used to be 2 Corvettes.
Yes, there was.
Right there. There's 2 Corvettes sitting in there for years.
Have you ever come up with the reason why they were there?
I have no idea.
And then I was going to show somebody,
I saw one. They were
Yeah.
old.
but they looked new to me. I mean they were old, but they looked awful bad
Yeah.
from the back.
Is there still a bathroom at the cemetery? Nope.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm gonna have to find a tree.
Yeah.
I think I can get this done.
There's plenty of graves for you to pee on.
I think I'm that person.
Would you get me a water when you're back there? Oh, I'm sorry. You're killing. I forget. You can't just.
Bell Campbell. But anyway, he preached at a church here part of the time. And then there was another church. I didn't show you where it was at, but he preached there solid for a while. He was a character. I'd never heard him ever use a curse word, even in telling somebody else. It's a story, you know, which they'd tell the one. And one of them was that at the Depression, when the banks failed, there's a bank up here. I'll see if it's still there when I get there. But Ward seen this guy with a pistol up there at that bank, looking in that window. And Ward went up and asked him, you know, what exactly are you doing? And that guy said, I'm going to kill that son of a bitch.
Oh, we can go by the banker's house. It's right up there, isn't it?
I think it is.
So you remember that video?
Ward using that language.
Right.
Ward just absolutely.
Oh, no, yeah,
That's this.
yeah. Okay, all right, yes, okay.
What now?
There's the video of when Leanna and
Yeah.
Kenneth came down and filmed him, and he talked all these stories about running around in circles in the
There's
motorcycle.
cemeteries to the left.
Yeah, but let's do this and then we'll come back to that.
Okay.
We're not figuring.
Back to here.
He had a barber shop here and
Yes.
at a restaurant.
See that mobile home was a little store, food
Was-
store.
Was it a building or was it that?
As far as I
It was
know,
a building.
it was a
back
pole
then.
end.
This was a town.
It was on wheels, I think. And he just kind of gutted it out and
Oh,
put
really?
groceries and stuff in it.
You're downtown.
Yeah, this is downtown.
Look at this.
And there's that bank. Well, I thought that was the bank. Am I wrong?
I'm a block off. This
No.
if we're there's more
Ivy
building
Grove.
restaurant unless they
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Well, it
no
could have been
building.
a bank at some point. One of the buildings is knocked
That
down.
building looks like that one down at Newmarket, Brian, that they're fixing to fall in at the top. It's like they all have that same design.
It's a very old mobile home.
Yeah. I think that's a street. I think we got
So-
one more row of buildings over
Is it like a deserted town, or do people still live here?
Yeah, that's what I'm
No,
wondering.
they're living here.
Oh,
But
people
they,
are?
so where do they just have to drive to a different town to get everything? 'Cause they,
there. Yes. You have to drive somewhere else to buy it.
Is there not a road across there?
Pardon?
Did I miss my road going back?
Well, I think there's going to be one up here, but I wouldn't stake my life on it, or I goes. But there used to be a church, I think, in this area, between these two roads. I don't know. I was just a kid, but my uncle brought me there to church. And Ward Creek. It was his church. I think this is the street. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
the
Yeah,
county
this is
has to
Third
be in
Street.
that.
Well, this is the first decent place I've seen.
I forget, they had some trouble. I think a tube or something went out on one of the streets. They didn't have anybody to replace it.
The what?
It's really not funny.
oh, they have to have
Tube under a road.
Drainage.
Yeah, drainage.
Tim horns will be coming.
Okay. See how you guys do.
I could have swore.
There's a junkyard. That's just
That's
seeing
it.
the other side, yeah. This might be a street, yeah, it is.
Hey, Bronco.
Dogs.
That's, there's so many.
It's Dogtown.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Always dogs at
six.
Dogtown.
Oh my god.
That's what it's known as. You may,
Thanks for
you
turning
may
for
drag,
me.
You may drag here.
Smart.
Need to get a wheel of
They have knocked buildings down since we were here.
This is a brick. Is this someone's house?
Yes, I'm sure they
That's
have.
the banker's house. That is the banker's house.
Well, he doesn't live there anymore, I'm gonna assume.
I'm sure. He
Oh,
may be
he's
dead.
a shyster.
Maybe that guy shot him.
We never know. We'll never know.
Okay.
No, he didn't see him.
So this is Main Street.
This scary town.
Yeah. Joanne's gonna dream about this later.
Deserted.
It's,
Ivy growing in the windows is insane.
it's just an
That's all there
abandoned.
is here.
Can
But
we
there
walk
was a
in?
restaurant. Maybe
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
thinking of the old video, but there was a restaurant and all kinds of stuff.
Yes,
Well,
there
you know,
was.
she could go in that building.
And where's the
I
road
don't
that's
think
No, don't go in that.
you had to come up the hill to be Iowa.
so. We went down this road, Brian.
Or maybe this is it, isn't it?
Yeah, you gotta go back.
this
and go to
Iowa?
the cemetery.
Here?
I think, no, that road there, as far as I know, now I'm not positive, but is the Missouri-Iowa line.
Okay, so he was coming from one way, running from
Yes.
the sheriff's,
Right.
trying to cross the line on his motorcycle, and then all this was mud.
Yep.
He tells that story in that video.
And
he's
another
trying-
story he tells, I don't know on the video, but somewhere they had a big gathering at a park, and anyway, there's people around, and he was a motorcycle man, and I guess he thought he'd be kind of cute, and he really revved it up and was running down across there, and all of a sudden there were people in the way. He said he laid that motorcycle down, and he got on top of it, and they were sliding toward the people. He said he was scared to death, and finally that motorcycle caught and came back up. He just throwed his leg over, away he went.
Yeah.
And the people then wanted him to do it again because they thought that was so. They thought he did that on purpose. Every time I think of it, I about die laughing.
What? What do you want to cut across what?
She wants to go back down that road and pet the dog.
One time I heard it was a little bit south of this road, but I don't know. So
We pretty much have Iowa on our left,
yeah,
Missouri on our right.
I think so.
Gotta make doing taxes for farming out here very difficult.
What's that?
Gotta make doing taxes for farming very difficult. I've got some land in Iowa, I've got some land in Missouri. They're right next to each other.
Yeah. Well,
That was cool.
the people that cause trouble really loved having this line here.
Yeah, I bet this
They'd
is
get
great.
in trouble on one side and then they'd
Jump
run
over
over to
there.
the other.
Oh wow, that was a road.
It must have been.
Yeah,
I'll have to admit I didn't know.
that looks very old. There's a bridge. Wow. People loved that.
Or James Frank. I thought it was Franklin, but maybe I'm wrong. That's them.
That's your.
And there's camels is Carmen and Ward.
Yeah.
Kind of neat.
Pretty neat.
I know you said no. They were very antisocial. They probably were not throwing a lot of parties.
Marion. I couldn't think of her name. And I can't really say as I knew John. Well, there's Val. People probably never met them, but they were mom and dad's close friends. Probably my dad's closest friend.
The Bounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it's down here, Cleo.
Okay.
And this is their kids.
Oh, gotcha.
And Cleta, I don't think she ever married that I know of.
Yeah.
And I assume these are grandkids or kids up here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe they haven't passed
Well,
yet.
yeah, that's what. I'm willing to bet that. Yeah, I'm thinking they haven't passed.
Thought I'd be seeing that truck. Huh? I was looking for a truck. Trucker's buried. Because he ran a grain truck, apparently. He had it made right on the stone. The picture of the truck.
Moonlight Runner.
That is neat.
Moonlight Runner.
69 to 96 is when he lived. 70 to be 26. He was 26 or 7 years old.
Oh, man.
Goodness.
You know what happened?
Man, so she. She's still gonna be buried next to him.
My granddad barn.
His granddad.
Well, my granddad. But he lost it in the Depression. But he was pretty successful until the Depression. That's the way I remember the story. And I wish, I was pheasant hunting with my dad. I just driving along looking for a pheasant coming this way, really. And there's a house there, and there's some hay bales on the porch. His abandoned house. Dad just said, well, that's where I was born there. And I was 16 years old, or 15 or 14 maybe. And I said, oh yeah, that's it. Big deal. Then later I'm out here looking for it. Isn't that beautiful? But the house is gone, and the well's gone, everything's gone.
So the house and stuff was in this area?
That's right. Obviously, I did all this property.
They didn't own all that, did they?
No, I would say that
This way.
grass thing, the road, or whatever, that's a road.
Hectaker.
Maybe. And I would assume that's it. Like I said, I hope I'm telling the correct thing.
That's the way I remembered. I remember coming over that hill. Beautiful bottom. Yeah. There's not another beautiful bottom around here.
No, that's the correct bottom. But I hope that my memory is not making it different somehow. That wasn't there last time I was by here.
Oh, yeah.
That being plastic, we probably went back.
Their dogs are different at some
Cut the
point.
spring down there.
Can you believe we have not had a frost yet?
We had a mini frost. A little bitty, just from the middle. It's got a partial frost. I wouldn't even call it frost.
You look at my oak tree. Be true. Stop here now. There used to be, when Granddad got elderly, there was a little shed out there they called a milk shed too. But he just put up a little cabin. It was just a little building with boards running up and down for the walls, and he lived in there. He burnt wood or cobs or whatever he could find for heat.
Was that the cabin that we went to a long time ago and I got a
Yes.
piece of coal out of it?
Probably.
That was here?
Yeah, and he had banties. We got pictures somewhere. Somebody's got pictures of, and he had a lot of them. But he'd go out there, but then
They had a potbelly stove there,
I think so.
I think.
It was a
And
stove anyway.
It
I know
was a
that.
stove.
Yeah,
And there was coal
yeah,
sitting on the mantle, and I took that coal. I asked if it was okay, and I took it home, and I still have it.
yeah. But that's where, as far as I know, that's where it was, right there.
Did they take it down eventually?
It was there the last time I was by here, and now it's not. So, things change. Whether you
I
want
remember you telling stories, something about this
yeah.
rough area here.
And this is the line, I think, for Granddad's. I thought this line, maybe not. Should be a straight fence, so it is. I don't know. Maybe this
Things-
guy,
things
maybe
get
this guy
sold,
bought
yeah,
that.
things get all sold.
Probably.
But this would be Granddad's.
It'd be my granddad's. I don't think here. I think to the bottom of that hill, and it goes back there. It was, I think, 220 acres, but I'm not positive on that either.
Cows. These are happy cows. Look at them.
Yep, they're nice.
Yeah, Yeah, they're nice looking.
Well, they're going, why is there a restored 69 Roadrunner going down this road?
Yeah. They're all car buffs too.
Yeah.
They're like, you should see this town. Cars and dogs. That's mean, but cannot believe you have the audacity to drive down here. Brian Barnes told you not to come back.
Yeah, I think we have it.
No, I was talking about oil field.
Yeah.
He bought that. He bought that 8. That's an 8. Isn't that sad to see that good of a building? Just luckily had a litter of kittens. And I didn't even know it. And Mom and Dad didn't tell us that. But they did stress, do not go down that hill on the other side. Don't go down that bank when you walk to school, because that's where we'd come out at. See, we'd walk through the timber to cut off some block. It cut quite a bit.
So we turn around up here.
Yeah. They lived right in this area. Obviously not that place.
Wow. It's like a barndominium. It's really
That's
nice.
old school.
Where's the store? It's going down. Oh, there it is. Live there. We walk across. Yes, a pop. Here. This is the grocery store.
Yes, it was.
And they had an old gas deal with the big jug on top, and you like, I need 5 gallons, so they pump
Oh,
in
yeah?
5
Got the truck
gallons.
behind you, Brian.
I can't believe that happened.
The entire time, no truck. And all of a sudden, we gotta stop and there's a truck.
It's nice folks that ran it. It was stock. I mean, they had a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't remember the names.
Yeah, I kind of looked at it when I quit Hy-Vee.
Did you?
Well, yeah, there was a house that I didn't feel secure enough to do. For one thing, the tiger self-defense.
It was more. The building was more like right around the trees. And then the garden. There was a huge garden over here.
Well, I'd never seen the garden ever.
Remember when the dozer was parked right here? And you guys took tracks off of it? And there was trees there.
I don't
They moved
know.
the input, so.
I truly don't know.
Al will probably tell you exactly, but there was trees, big trees here too.
I didn't know they were that close to the building.
Hmm?
I didn't know them big trees were close to the building.
It might have been more to the right. I mean, the building might have been more to the right. More,
I see.
more kind of straight in, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it probably was more or less straight
But
up.
I remember you guys, you had to take tracks off of it, change the bearings or something.
I didn't know I was involved in that.
You helped them a little bit here and there on that.
No, I did. I know I had helped him. We had it. He had it out in the field somewhere, and we. How did that work? Because it was a hell of a job.
Big
Uh,
bolts.
But I was trying to break the track. You know, the pin.
Yeah.
We, not I.
I remember y'all
We
like rolling
we
tracks
worked
there.
and worked and worked. We
Pulled
did
the-
try to
you
get
pulled and fired up the dozer and pulled forward. I don't know. Amazing. This house, that's the same amount, isn't it?
I don't think so.
No, the other one was farther off the road, but that. They rented that first. AD and Susie rented that, right?
Yep.
And that's where Maya got her foot chewed up. And that
It's a
shot
good
up.
building when it looks like shit but won't fall down.
Maya got her foot chewed up on a lawnmower at that place. There was a bunch of family who came up.
It was from belts. It wasn't in
Belts
blade.
got into her foot, and he drove this car to Miranda, and they saved her foot.
Oh wow.
It's bad though.
Yeah.
It's a long recovery for that little girl. We could hear this car full speed down this road. It was a scary day. I remember.
Jim complimented me on that drive, by the way. Remember that?
I didn't know
He
that.
did.
You got him there pretty quick, huh?
Well, you know, kind of as quick as I do now, and still be safe. Because going up the hill, I was definitely feeding into it, but I had at the brow, I might have eased up a little bit, just in case, because I didn't know what's over the hill.
And then Velisca's was right back there, 10 miles, 12 miles.
Nice bit. I don't know.
I had no idea.
We had to ride the school bus, and we had to get on it at this place. We didn't live there ever, but we lived with them. This is after the divorce.
Yeah.
We lived with them there,
Yes.
and we get on a bus, and we would ride for hours to get to school, and not quite as long coming back, but that bus route was hours. We'd go way the hell over there, pick up kids, and then come back. Drop off kids.
You really think it was hours?
It seemed like it was an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Okay.
It seemed like it.
Okay.
Because I remember, if you go, if you end up over there, there's a big kind of a hill. We'd go all the way over there, and then we'd come back and we'd go back in. I don't know, it was like, now, literally probably was an hour, but it was a long bus ride.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Took that son of a bitch out.
Yep, they did that. I swear, that's when you get over 16.
Trying not to get in your way.
After they sold it. Now they sold, they had it a while
Are you
before
talking
they
about
came.
after Kate sold it?
Yeah,
I thought I saw it one time after that.
after he sold it.
I thought it was still there one time after, but after I
don't
came
know.
up.
As far as I know, whoever bought it tore it down, or it disappeared. I didn't see it tore down or anything. I never seen scraps of anything. All I did was drive up there, see it again, and it's gone. And in fact, you couldn't hardly tell it had ever been there. I'm thinking, wow, I don't know how you did that. And I couldn't imagine why you would do it.
And Marvin Orm's place, this is his place down here, the rental, was that back there. He's picked me and Alan up on the tractor, but he said if you're ever late, don't even come out anymore. We were late Saturday morning. We didn't get up in time to go feed cattle.
Oh,
Drive
yeah.
his tractor, and then we didn't get to go with him anymore.
Okay.
That was it. Man of his word.
Well, you're trying to get your chores done. You don't like you slowing down.
Now, we didn't think poorly of him. We were just like,
Yeah.
man, he's hard. Where that metal building is used to be a real big old school barn. It was neat. Hayloft and all the whole thing with the big opening where they dropped the stuff out and would do the thing. It got bad, but the house still looks good.
Is that where y'all used to live?
Yeah, and then that shed it was there. That old propane tank
Oh yeah.
still there, and there used to be a well right back here at the back, and I pumped it, and all the yellow jackets came out.
Oh,
Crap out
yeah.
on me. And, but shed's leaning a little bit. It's fine. But he had this place here, and this would be the edge of the property, and then they go back and he had land back, go where this property ends, and that's where he had his cattle pasture.
I see.
And then he farmed the rest of it. That hill is about as steep as I remember it.
He was successful farmer.
Needs to clean out the gutters.
This
Gutters
tube
are
here, we used to come down here and we crawl through it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, until one time there was a snake at the end of it. It comes in and then it drops way down. So it's kind of like a little slide, and,
Oh yeah,
and then it comes out down there.
yeah.
And there was a snake at the end, big old snake. Luckily, the snake left.
We weren't too fond of that, huh?
Well, we couldn't really get back up. We're kind of trapped this here. Little kids. There used to be a crazy old woman that had like a calf and chickens and all kinds of stuff that lived down here. She was just by herself, and she was old and
Seems like I vaguely remember
crazy and
Every time I see one of these, there's something
like hillbilly. She was on our party line. She had a phone. It was right in here. Excuse me, used to call her ass, but she listened in on our phone conversation. And then we'd see her, and she said, "How's Jim doing? How's Howard doing?" She got very angry. She let the cat in the house. There used to be another farm, may still be up here. They had four big old draw horse.
Yeah, it takes you right back to where we were because it's
Right
at Denver
here.
Avenue when we made one curve.
Oh yeah.
It says Denver Avenue there, so I think maybe that
Horse
horse
would get hurt. Right there somewhere.
Couldn't fucking tell that that road looks like hell.
But the horse kept on getting his feet through the fence and then tear his leg up. Like, can't catch it. Well, they probably have to put it down. Stupid horse.
I think you should get up on the highway and go by an Allen's place. Then we go to Bliska.
Okay.
Decent speedboat next to a torn down house.
Yeah.
I said decent, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it's better than wrong.
The rear end.
You know what that is out there?
What'd you say?
I said there's a rear end for a G body.
Oh. That's quite a nice house back there.
It is.
Holy crap.
Southern style.
I'm surprised he built such a nice one.
You don't expect that in Villisca. Or this. He's got a direct connection for that camper there too.
Sprague lived.
Oh hey.
Mike Sprague lived somewhere in here, right?
That right there, that house.
Mike
Did?
Sprague.
Sprague on it.
Huh?
Did or does?
Mike Sprague.
Yeah. No, it's not Mike though. It's
But Mike was the one
yeah.
my childhood memories were
We need
somewhere
to
in
turn
this-
left at this road here. Go
You were
down.
accurate on that house though, Brian. It says Sprague on it.
What house?
The one that you pointed at back there.
Is that it?
Yeah, it looks like a trailer. This always makes me nervous. It doesn't look white enough. And surprisingly it is. I won't take my truck through there.
That's where Mike Sprague used to live.
There. Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't look like that, but that's where he lived.
And the Hy-Vee.
Tony's Harbor.
There
There is no Hy-Vee now.
There used to be on the square.
Well,
Yeah. There was. They got rid of it
It's
quite a while
another-
back.
another block up.
This is
For the-
where
for
he
the
worked.
Hy-Vee.
Do they only have Dollar General here now? Or is there
Probably.
still that little? I think there's a little grocery store.
No, if there's Dollar General Hill, there's not.
I thought there was a little
Yeah.
spindly grocery store over here, and then Dollar General.
They're down there. And I don't know which one. Wherever we went in to get our back then,
Is that
whatever
one,
it was.
wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. For diesel. This used to be Keno's. He advertised on the radio.
God, it's hard to get my hands on that building.
Yeah.
Do I go back over there?
I'd
You know how much fun it'd be to
go up
renovate
3rd
that.
Avenue.
Yeah.
Unless you want to go up another street. That's
Well, I don't remember how to get there exactly.
well,
Turn and go.
turn that one block.
Okay,
and then turn
there
right.
was an old cool gas station here years and years ago.
Yes.
Skelly.
Yes. I used it. Bob Brown.
Filled up with ethyl.
Yep. Bob Brown, of course, ran the Hy-Vee store, but Bob Brown ran the Skelly station.
Wish they would have left it like it was. It's kind of like a miniature Clarinda.
Yeah.
Turn right.
Yep. Turn right. Rummage sale.
Ooh. Grandma would have enjoyed to look at that.
I would say they're getting ready for Halloween.
That's awesome. They did good on those. I like these.
There's some big old pretty houses in this town.
The square windows up there, or the diamond windows.
Yeah.
And you got one there that has a door literally leading out to walk off the house.
Yeah.
Check out that old house.
There's Carrie's house.
Yeah, that's right. I knew he lived there.
You did?
I
Yeah.
knew that.
Okay, I didn't know.
Looks like he's home right now.
He's supposed to come to our place.
This is where the house was.
Yep. Stop if you have to look. Just kind of give yourself time to look at it.
Where was it at?
Right here.
There's just nothing.
Oh, it's right here.
Yeah.
There's just absolutely nothing like it was.
Hmm.
And there was a road sunken down like a ditch. Would run from here down to that gravel road.
So the house actually set.
It'd be a little bit further, I would think. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
My memory's not perfect. I don't know. And this right out in here is where you kick rocks at. I remember that well.
Because it's a story I tell often, probably is why you remember. I'm gonna come out from under this car and bust your butt. Nah, yeah, you know.
I had to run an eighth of a mile to catch him, but nevertheless.
This go around.
Well, no,
Guess we're all
it
parked
goes to the house, to that house, I think.
Oh,
Well, I would like to see where that road was better. Oh, it's on the other side of those trees. Yeah, it's right there, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because there's a,
Now, see, that was a road, but it looks like a ditch now, and it looked like a ditch then, too. That's where they were. But it's a road.
oh, name.
And ADK came up and took some trees out of my yard and stuff, and then on the edge of that road. But then he didn't come back and not come back, but he didn't. Once he did that, then he just left. He didn't make it back into a road, you know, banks and stuff. And he just told me, he said, just tell the city boys to come down there and fix that road. And everything will be fine. They can do it. Well, the city boys just kind of laughed. Oh no.
So what's our best way of going back?
Like,
Miranda?
I would go back to the highway.
Yeah.
And if
So
you
go
want
to
to,
right.
if you take a right, if you want. If you want just to go to the highway.
I think we're done here, right?
Yeah. Anytime you want to call
Oh,
it
you got
done.
to put it in gear. Okay.